You're all to Book Talk, and today we're going to be meeting with the very famous Albert Einstein. Welcome, Albert. Tell me a little bit. I'm curious, what was your childhood like, Albert?
When I was born in June in 1879, I didn't speak till the age of 4. One afternoon, I said, "This soup is too hot." My parents asked, "Why didn't you talk before?" I said, "Everything was fine up until now."
Oh, you didn't speak till 4. Amazing. What sorts of interests did you have as a child?
I was always fascinated by electricity. It interests me. I was always asking my father and grandfather about it because they owned a company that sells batteries, magnets, and I was asking them questions like, how fast is it? Is there a way to see it? How powerful is it? Stuff like that.
Bill, being so curious, you must have loved school as a child.
I actually didn't like school. They weren't teaching me the stuff I wanted to. So at the age of 10, I taught myself. Then I went to high school. I got kicked out because questions weren't allowed, and I asked thousands of them.
Well, what did you do after you got expelled?
I actually went to lots of famous science museums, read lots of famous books, and also studied really hard. And that's also when I first made my first paper about electricity and magnets.
Did you first find your interest in physics then as well?
Yes, that's also when I found out I wanted to study a special kind of science called physics, which I figured I had to go back to school. This time I went to a school in Switzerland that I really liked, because there you were actually encouraged to ask questions.
Did you meet anyone special at that school?
I actually also met my future wife there.
And tell me, what kind of papers did you write then? Did you write a very famous paper while going to that school in college?
I actually did. After college, I worked at the patent office, which a patent office is where famous inventors send their ideas, and we keep them safe. That's also when I made my second science paper about E equals mc squared, the theory of relativity.
Did that lead to any other job offers then?
Then I was offered to be a physics professor in Switzerland.
Now, E equals mc squared is a very, very famous theory. Would you say that's what you are best known for?
Yes, but now scientists think they found something faster, and c-SPAN depends on the speed of light being the fastest thing in the universe. And now scientists think they found something faster, which makes my whole theory go kaboomy.
Kaboomy, oh, that'd be trouble. Now, this is all very famous and what you've done in school, but tell me about your personality a bit. What did you like?
When I was a kid, I always liked playing violin with my mom. But by far, my favorite thing to do was think. I even put it in front of my family, which was kind of a shame because I needed somebody to take care of me. If you see, I didn't wear socks, my hair was messy, and I wouldn't eat until I was told to. I wouldn't stop eating until I was told to. I wouldn't sleep until I was told to. I wouldn't stop sleeping until I was told to. So I was a deep thinker.
Deep thinker without much family close by. So you mentioned you taught in Switzerland. Did you teach at any other famous schools?
Yes, I went to Berlin because they had the best scientists at the time. Because there was only 10 people in the whole entire world who understood my theory of relativity, which is the E equals mc squared theory, and 8 of them lived in Berlin. My family didn't like it there, especially my wife. She thought the people there were mean, so I went there to teach in Berlin. Then, suddenly, the war broke out. That's when I finally decided I really hated war.
I don't blame you. You've had a fascinating life, and you were a very famous professor back in the day. Tell me, did you like all that attention?
No, I really didn't. I could have become a millionaire by coming on a lot of radio shows, but I was even kind of shy and poor.
Very shy. We're very lucky to have you today on Book Talk then, if you don't like to make media appearances. Looking back now, you've done amazing things and had great ideas. Is there anything you regret from your life, Albert?
Yes, I did. Once I wrote a letter to the president saying it was possible to make a nuclear weapon, which at first I thought it was a good idea to protect our nation. But then I realized how much innocent lives I had killed.
That was a sad thing. So what did you do about that? Did you ever make any amends for writing that letter to the president?
Yes, I did. Peace was so important to me that when I died, I wrote my last letter to the president saying, I that I said no nuclear weapons throughout the nation, and that's the story of my life. Now I gotta go.
Thank you very much for your time today, Albert. Very interesting.